This is not just a story of gods and angels. It is a story about you. Before time was counted, before the first star breathed light into the void, there was a thought, a silent, perfect harmony, a love so complete it held all of creation within its embrace. In this boundless light you existed, not as you are now, a soul wrapped in flesh and bone, but as a pure, undivided echo of the divine. There was no separation, no shadow, only the warmth of belonging. This was the first truth, the original song, and in this symphony of light, a promise was made, a whispered vow from eternity to itself. It was the idea of redemption, a path back to the light, conceived not as a reaction to darkness, but as an eternal testament to love's unbreakable nature. This promise was woven into the very fabric of existence, a golden thread hidden within the tapestry of all that would ever be. Before any choice could be made, before any heart could wander, the way home was already prepared. Redemption, you see, is the oldest memory of the universe. Then came the first stirrings of separation. A new kind of thought arose, not from unity, but from the idea of self. The question, what if I was separate? This was not a rebellion, not an act of malice, but the birth of choice. With this choice, a shadow was cast for the first time. It was the shadow of I am, distinct from we are. This created a space, a distance from the source. This is what you have come to know as the fall. It was not a fall from grace, but a fall into forgetting. Forgetting the unity, forgetting the song. The great separation sent ripples across eternity. Worlds were born from this echo. Stars ignited and died. And within this grand, lonely expanse, humanity began its journey. You were born into this echo, carrying a deep, unspoken memory of that original unity. A longing for a home you could not name. Your life, your struggles, your joys. They are all notes in this ancient song of separation and return. You were given the gift of a world filled with beauty and sorrow, light and shadow, to help you remember. And this is where everything changed. The shadow of forgetting grew long. It whispered doubts into the human heart. It spoke of unworthiness, of being lost and abandoned. This shadow became known as sin. Not a stain on your soul, but a veil over your eyes. A belief in your own separation from the light you came from. And humanity, lost in this illusion, began to search. You built temples, you wrote scriptures, you looked to the skies, all in a desperate attempt to find the path back. You sought a savior outside of yourself, believing you were too broken to find the way alone. But here is the truth rarely spoken. The path was never lost. The redemption promised before time was not a future rescue mission. It was a seed planted within you from the very beginning. It is the unwavering light in your own heart. It is the quiet voice that speaks of hope when all feels lost. It is the love that you feel for another, the compassion that moves you to tears, the courage that helps you face another day. That is the divine, remembering itself through you. The story of sacrifice, of a savior, was not to pay a debt. It was a grand, cosmic mirror, reflecting the depth of love that has always been yours, to awaken the memory of the redemption that lives within. This moment still echoes within you. The moment you choose love over fear, the moment you forgive yourself or another, the moment you see the light in someone else's eyes. Each time you act from this place of inner truth, you are not earning redemption, you are living it. You are activating the promise made before the fall. You are pulling on that golden thread woven into your very being, and you are weaving the world back into a tapestry of light. Your journey is not about becoming worthy. It is about remembering that you have always been worthy. And this is why this story matters now. In your world of noise and distraction, it is easy to forget. It is easy to believe the shadow's story that you are small, powerless, and alone. But the universe remembers who you are. The stars remember. The silent earth beneath your feet remembers. They are all patiently waiting for you to remember, too. The feeling of being lost is not a punishment. It is an invitation. An invitation to stop searching outside and to finally turn within. Look inside, past the fears and the doubts. Beneath the stories you've been told about who you are, there is a stillness there, a warmth, a light that has never flickered, never dimmed. This is your true home. It is the source of your strength, your peace, your unending connection to all that is. This is the redemption that is older than sin. It is not something you must find, but something you must allow. Let it rise within you. Let it illuminate your path. Your life is the universe's sacred act of remembering. You are not a fallen creature seeking a distant heaven. You are a divine memory, walking the earth to bring the light of home into every shadow. Your rebirth is not a future event. It is happening now, in this breath. As you awaken to the love that you are, the world awakens with you. You are the story. You are the fall, and you are the return. You are the living proof that redemption was always the first and final word. Remember this, feel this, become this. The journey is over. Welcome home. Thanks for listening.